Oh. What's up, Bobby? Oh, crap, I forgot. I'll be right back. Right. Sorry, guys. Hey, Ryan, Bobby. I had to get a coupon for Culver's. That's where I'm going. I'm not going to be a. It's not going to be a long stream, but. Hey, Chris. Sorry, guys. Sorry I was out for so long. I'm doing good. I actually went to go look at a motorcycle today. It looked really good in the pictures, but there was so much rust. Valve gaskets were leaking. The forks were shot. It was a nice fast bike. The engine actually ran well. There was rust all over it. I know, right? I'm really picky. Sorry, guys. I still had Wi-Fi on. Sorry, guys. I still had Wi-Fi on, so it. I don't want a cruiser like a Harley style bike, and I don't want a sport bike. I want something in between that has more of a laid back ride but has some speed to it. And there's only so many bikes they make like that. So like I don't want a dual sport because I'm not going off road on it. So I've been shopping for the best deal, and I do way too much due diligence. Looked at a Honda Nighthawk 750. But like I said, it was so shot. The Honda Rebel 250 is too slow. Snow White Palms. I'm gonna need a scientific name on that one. It sounds like a Trachycarpus. But I know the white elephant palm, the white. I don't know. So there's some weird names. See that bench that's painted black? Some lady came by and like sprayed it black, but not entirely. And I don't know. People do stuff like that. I wanted to get some Thai food, but it's closed. I drove 25 miles through the other side of town, pretty much 20 something miles, I don't know. And yeah, the bike just wasn't, it was a good deal. I was asking $1,500 for it. The 91 Nighthawk with 35,000 miles or something like that. Oh my God, Mom, hello. I didn't buy the motorcycle, Mom, I just rode it. By the time I got there and saw which terrible shape it was in, at least I was going to get my money's worth and ride it around. I love you, Mom. Don't get mad at me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's probably Cocothronyx salvatoris. It really isn't, you know, that picture that you see is probably an anomaly done from the way its growth habit in that area. It's very hard to replicate in any soils that we have. It has to do with their serpentine soils, which are basically like very toxic to most plants. So when you bring them to our soils, whether it's, you know, there's no place in the U.S. that has soil quite like that. It's high in cobalt and nickel and cadmium. There's no way to like replicate it. You know, you can't like add cadmium. And I guess you could, but it'd be really expensive. Okay, Mom. Most palms like you know, usually between like 6.2 and 6.8, but there's some palms that grow well into the high 7s just fine. Most of them being Caribbean and from more savanna areas, just where there's more exposed rock, limestone, like Bismarckia will handle it. My mom really doesn't want me to get a motorcycle. I did not think she was going to be on this street. I told her I wouldn't get one. I'm in a little bit of trouble. Not like in a bad way. I'm going to get a phone call from her. She just doesn't want me to get a bike. She thinks I'm going to kill myself. Like, oh no, give me the light on that. Come on, give me the green light. Give me the green light. Yes. That's what I wanted. Yes. My mom actually loves Licualas. She's a big fan of Licualas. It's like her thing. The first palm she ever wanted to get was a Licuala. She likes Bismarcks too. And anything with some color to it. Like she likes flamethrowers. So we're gonna be in this line for a little bit. Not too bad. That 3-piece cod dinner I got last time, that was a lot of food. I think I'm gonna stick to 2-piece. I mean, I ate it all, but I felt like a fat kid after. I can't be a fat kid anymore. You like Turner Eye? The problem with Turner Eye is it doesn't get that big. It's very expensive considering it's a rare cycad. I mean, I actually was gonna put up I have a Tegulanius that's seed grown. It's 3 inches. I was gonna put it up for like $50. And I've got some Zamia angustifolias from the Bahamas. They can take anything. They don't have any spines either. They have a new bronze emergent leaf, no spines. They grow along. Does it really? That's not good. Let me see anything that would be causing that. Yeah, I don't have any. It doesn't show any issues with the. It says I have full coverage. I don't know what's happening there. Macrozema reedleyi, yeah. It could be on your side, Bobby. God, I'm like, this cod dinner's like crack, and it's fast food, so I feel really, I'm ashamed of myself. I mean, it is at a fast food place, but it really isn't fast food. I mean, it's like cooked to order, so it's probably no different than going to any restaurant getting fish and chips. I'm gonna order, it's called their cod dinner, but it's basically a fish and chips. Officer Midget.
Thank you for choosing Culver's. What can we cook for recipes today?
Yes, can I get the 2-piece cod dinner?
Fries and coleslaw, okay?
Yeah, yes please. And I have like one of those 10% off coupons. I don't know if I need to tell you about that now or at a window.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's great. Anything else I can get for you?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, I'll have your total for you.
All right, thanks. Sorry I haven't put out a vlog lately. I've been working on getting paid from a client, and it's been, I don't know how many of you gonna drink a Rolling Rock. Nothing wrong with that. That's Palm Fiend approved. If you told me you were gonna drink a Bartles and James, I'd be a little bit worried. Yeah, I know. I need to make. Oh, I
11:49.
Yes. Here's that coupon. I didn't get the opportunity to. Do you want to take the whole? I mean, I want to keep the rest of it. I just didn't have a scissors with me here. Okay.
All right, 10:34.
I'm not entirely sure that.
There you go.
All right, that worked. Okay, good.
And you're going to be number 85, and you have a great night.
All right, thanks. You too. Thank you. Number 85. This one's going right. I'll turn the car off. I mean, I've never had a Bartles and James. It's a weird, I mean, it would just seem weird. That's all. I wouldn't think any less of you. I would wonder why. It's kind of hard to find these days. I remember those commercials for Bartles and James. But yeah, Zach, I see it, Zach. I know. I really have to pull forward now. I'm not moving again though. So the defoliated Livistona, yeah, that's good. That's starting to grow, man. And Michael, yes, we do have Chick-fil-A. We have. The one near me is a little bit too far. Like it's kind of a drive. You're not late. Yeah, they didn't really. I'm just gonna pull forward. This is really annoying. It's like. Hey Chris, what's up? Alright, let's hope it's not too long. So yeah, there's Chick-fil-A's pretty much in every decent sized town. My sister loves it, but there's not one in Venice. There's one in Port Charlotte, in Sarasota, and there's one here in the Cape, but it's a little bit of it's like further away than Pollo. And I like it, but I kind of forgot about it. Maybe I should go sometime. No, Zach, and we're not going to talk about it on this live stream either. This is a palm stream. What other YouTubers do and what happens to them, you know, that's their own fate. Yeah, you can tell me. I think I gotta blow the. Oh, I thought he was gonna pop the curb on that car. This is on Pine Island, right at the corner of Hancock Bridge cuts and hits Pine Island. Are you familiar with the area, Michael? But yeah, if you guys want any seeds, I have a bunch of new seeds. And do I know the Culver? I actually haven't been on Immokalee Road in quite some time. You talking about the Culvers or the Chick-fil-A? Oh, okay. Yeah, now the way you can tell this one's different is it's kind of like really built up from the main road. But yeah, Zach, I've grown many in Sette Ventricosum. Okay. Yeah, there's a Culver's. There's one in Venice. There are. I'm not even trying to think. I'm thinking there's two Wawa. Looks like they're coming. Sweet. Hi. Thank you so much.
Have a great night.
Have a good one. Okay. Ryan, I got kind of, there's a couple. I'll tell you where I have eaten in Northport, Ryan. I've eaten at Actually, no, I really haven't eaten much of anywhere in Northport. I've eaten at this one place called. What's the Family Table? No, I have a bad report of restaurants in Northport because I used to help run a poker league there, and I didn't want to eat their food because I just wasn't a fan of it, and they get mad because I wasn't spending money there. And I said, listen, no, like I don't get paid to do any of this until at a later point. I'm not going to like spend $20 on like overpriced. But there are good restaurants. I've been to Buffalo Wild Wings in Northport. That's about it. But as far as like finer dining, I haven't. I mean, I could tell you more about fine dining in Fort Myers and Cape Coral and in Venice and Sarasota. Oh, am I going to miss this light again? No, don't miss the light. I just want that light. Just give it to me. I don't ask for much in this world, but I want that light. He's got the light. Why can't I have the light? Just one time. Yeah, no, Old World, yeah, we used to have a ton of. I won a poker tournament there for $500. It was free to get in too, and it was it's a donk. It was a donkament. It was just not really a. I mean, it's pure. I mean, it wasn't pure luck, but it was. I used to win all these, or get cash in all these tournaments there for like gift cards or whatever it is. And everyone get mad because I would never spend any money or play any like I was like, listen, man, it's free. I'm gonna take that value there, So tomorrow I've got to go to Fort Myers to the hospital with Ashley so she can get her next set of shots for the rabies stuff. I don't know why she did that. Well, yeah, there's really nothing. I can't think of any fine dining in Northport, but I hear like all this random. I belong to a Southwest Florida restaurant review group, and everyone's like, "What's the best Italian?" Everybody has their own favorite Italian place in Northport or Port Charlotte. But if you want to try some cool restaurants, Ryan, when you're in town next, I would go to Venice. There's some cool, there's good Thai restaurants. There's a really cool Mediterranean. It's like Greek and Turkish, kind of both. And it's called Bodrum. I went to TJ Carney's the last time I went out to eat in Venice. It's a pretty regular place, and I mean it's not fine dining, but it's definitely not like they have some pretty good stuff there. Howard's, yeah, Howard's isn't bad. If you're gonna go to Inglewood, yeah, it is a long wait. I just missed it, unfortunately. But yeah, there's Farlow's on the water. Last time I went there, I was with my ex-girlfriend, and she decided to drink her dinner, and it was a mess. But it is a very nice restaurant. The owner of the restaurant is from St. Thomas. It's kind of like a seafood slash Caribbean, not a little bit of Caribbean infusion, but really nice. There's also a place that's still around. It's called Zydeco Grill. It's a Cajun place, a New Orleans place. And in Sarasota, there's a ton of options. I mean, I couldn't just give you a couple, but unless you're out really late, and then you go to Munchies 420, that place has amazing food at 3 in the morning. Oh, so you did go to Farlow's, okay. I haven't been there in 8 years, so I don't know if what has changed, but that girl. Let's talk about my ex-girlfriend, not Ashley. Ashley's kind of sad right now because we haven't seen Sniffles since she got bitten 2 days ago. So yeah, I do like it. There are some downsides. Michael, do you know the Naples area pretty well? It sounds like you do if you know the Culver's off of Immokalee. Okay, yeah, the patio used to be kind of like dark, and I mean, it wasn't like a bad patio. It just wasn't that amazing. I remember it was raining there once, and went there, and it was like kind of like seeping through and dripping. But it's right there on Godfrey Creek. I think it's Godfrey Creek. But I remember first going there when I first moved. When I first moved to Florida, I actually lived in Inglewood for 6 months before I moved to Venice. So, no, my ex-girlfriend actually, the one I'm talking about, hopefully, God, I could get double whammy and hear my mom mad about a motorcycle and Ashley listening onto this. She was from Venice. She was just she wasn't related to anyone that was like old Venice family, but she actually passed away back in December from breast cancer. I didn't know about it until another friend of mine mentioned. She had just been married. Well, not just, but she'd been married for like a year. Yeah, it's like I can't read every single post because I'm driving. I don't want to crash. Because I have to scroll. If you ever try to live stream while you're driving, it's not that easy. You're better off typing it out again than you are telling me to scroll backward. Yeah, there's definitely new places to try every time you come down. I haven't tried probably half of what I should. My sister and I used to just go to Kumo's a lot because we were big on sushi, but Kumo's got 21 health violations. They weren't serious, they were minor, but a couple were moderate. Come on, don't get my food tipped over. Okay, good. But what's going on here? Got someone picking in the trash? What you doing there? They got some nice. They got a nice Oh, look at that frame. That's a nice picture frame. God, he's not looking forward to my mom yelling at me. See, I promised her that I wasn't going to buy another bike. Everybody wants me to promise to not do things. Where I'm located, yeah. Sorry, Zach. I don't mean to be mean. Sometimes I just can't look at everything. And there's probably other people that I don't get to their posts either. But the coldest it's ever gotten, do you mean since I lived here or ever? If you mean like since I've lived here, I mean, I lived in Cape Coral for 3 years. The coldest it's gotten is 33. But in 2010, when I lived in Venice, it probably got down to about 30 here. So some of the coconuts died, maybe 10% of them, maybe 10 to 20%. It wasn't a good time. 2011 wasn't a good winter either. So it was like anything that was kind of struggling got killed by the cold again. Eric, it still isn't there. I gotta have to check the tracking on it. Do you have the tracking? Oh, okay. Wow, that is a long time for priority. Or is that first class? I forget. No, that's first class. Okay, it makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I can imagine that almost all my coconuts died. All my Veitchias died. Carpentarias died. My Neo Veitchias died. I don't even want to think about it. My Actinoritis calaparia died. Yeah. I never scanned in at customs. I wonder what's going on there. Didn't they go on strike? Maybe they should learn to, I don't know. I can talk for a few more minutes, but I got hot food here, so I wanted to do a vlog today. Last Christmas. I remember you waited like 30 plus days for that. So I'll show you guys something cool. Long live Pyongyang. Hey Dylan, I'm actually heading out here, but I'm going to show you guys something cool that you guys might find interesting. Chris, you'll like it. Yeah, thanks, Michael. Nice talking with you. Come to the stream more often, as I encourage everybody. I'm gonna show this to you guys, and I gotta head out. But in the rare plant world, often. Oh, good. Glad to hear it's normal. I mean, maybe you wanted to hear something that maybe you would find something out, but so in the rare plant world, often we don't buy and sell things, we trade. In fact, it's probably, especially in the Psycad world. So here, I don't know if you guys can see all that. Does anyone want to try and guess what those are? Yeah, I think we do have a troll. You want me to get rid of them? Because I can get rid of them. No, they're palm seeds. I can't pick them out because some of them might be rooting already. In fact, there's one right here. See this guy? Little spike? No. Chris, you're kind of close with the seed size. I think you guys will eventually get it, though. Think of it it's a little bit fibrous. It's large. It does look kind of like a mini coconut. It's a little bit of a trick question. Well, it's not a trick question, but I'm afraid I'm going to drop this out. So you look at the spike. See how that spike is? It's not a remote germinator. It's very close, Eric. Eric, just so you guys know, I sent Eric some Veitchia seed, so no, Coco Thorax and Thorax seed are a lot smaller. Well, I hope he didn't report anyone that normally watches this vlog. Let's look for some other spikes while you guys... It's actually, Carpoxylon are actually larger than this. To give you an idea, there's my finger. That's one of the biggest seeds. Carpoxylon is probably going to be like that. Come on, someone's got to get it. It's not Cuban in lineage. It's mostly, it's from northern Australia and some of the southwest Polynesian islands. It's not Jubea. I can't grow Jubea here. I'm just looking for more spikes while you guys try and guess here. Give you guys one more minute. Come on, give me another spike. Ryan's been the closest so far. Now Fenestralis is a little bit smaller and rounder. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't think it's gonna be. I thought it was gonna be a little bit easier, but these are actually Foxy Lady seeds. So I have a tray. I don't know, 3, 6, 9, 11 times 5. About 55 seed there. You were close. Foxtail seed has a little more of like a. They're not smooth. They're more of a. Yeah, I traded some cycads for that tray of seed, and I'm gonna hopefully get more. But here's some cycads I want to sell. Yeah, so hopefully they're gonna start germinating. I have a friend that he has a whole 3 bracts on his Foxy Lady that's all producing seed. Oh, let's think of fish in here. Zach, I just put them in, like, you don't have to put them in a well-draining media. Just give them a lot of heat and just let them, you know, people have all these special methods. I just threw them in a pot and let the heat do the work. It takes a little while. They're not going to germinate at first. I need to get this. I need to clean my car here. Oh, did not close it all the way. I'd like to get rid of this basketball hoop because it's kind of rusty, and you guys want to see some more seeds. I do like Licuala grandis, Ryan, but there's actually a lot of other Licualas that are easier to grow here. You might see some ripe Cariota seed in there. Just trimming down some of this. Waiting for these coconuts to grow. Anyway, I want to get going here. Got some seeds here. I'm making some wine, prison style. So I had 2 dead trunks on my one of these ponytails. I just sawed them off. All right, you don't have seeds. Yeah, I want. Oh, okay. Well, you got to get into the rhizomes, Zach. Use like a sickle-shaped knife and make sure you get a good cut on it. And make sure whatever you do not damage the mother plant, because if you kill them both, then you're in deep doo-doo. So, all right, guys. No, it's actually doing it. Toilet Merlot. Yeah, that's what it is. Toilet Merlot. Oh, that's awesome. You can see it's doing much better now. It's got a nice, healthy spear. I mean, there's a little bit of burn. I don't know. It looks like it's a deficiency of some sort. It's probably potassium. It's this part of the nut's still there. Ashley said she just found it and just put it in the ground, and next thing you know, there's actually a oh, it looks like it's dead now. I had a Mauritia flexuosa there, but it got run over too many times by a weed whacker and lawnmower while I wasn't around. Yeah, it does. I trimmed it up, it looks better. So let's see if any sign of sniffles. Oh, something ate the food. Sniffles. Hey, Sniffles. Huh. Alright, well, let me go see what I can do here, but I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to try and put up a vlog here the next day or so. I might do one in downtown Fort Myers. See you later, Zach, and Dylan, and Eric, and Ryan, Michael, Nice. Thanks for coming on if you're still here. And yeah, I'll see you guys